Welcome back to another installment of Wind Down Wednesday with your boy Ace. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to another installment. But anyway, you know what we got to get into? What we drinking on. Now, I got a couple of drinks for y'all today. Some shit I found out yesterday at the gas station over on the east side. I was over there, not the east side, but it's Edwardsville, you feel me? First off, this Johny Bootlegger shit. This shit is fucking amazing. This is like the best damn juice ever. You know what I'm saying? I got Johny Bootlegger Peach. Well, let me read you the name. Syndicate City Sour Peach by Johny Bootlegger. Johny Bootlegger, Alcatraz Sour Apple. They got a whole bunch of other flavors. Me and Shorty looked on the website, so we gonna probably be drinking on these for spring break. You know what I'm saying? Those be spring break special. And of course, the hard today we got is some Herradura tequila. This tequila is ass. I ain't gonna lie. It is not best. I would still take Don Julio, that Luna Azul. The Luna Azul I just had, I got the bottle. Well, I probably threw it away. That shit was so fucking smooth. That was the best tequila, one of the best tequilas I had. But yeah, so that's what we drinking on today. Johny Bootlegger, sour apple, peach, and some Herradura tequila, Reposado. But anyway, today's topic is going to be, I don't know if anybody's seen the news or heard about the guy Passport Bros. He died out in Chile to a gunshot. And oh yeah, we gotta take our first sips. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Let me turn this back on. I'm tweaking. I'm sorry. Yeah. Is this gonna hold? Sometimes this holds, sometimes it don't. It's a weird ass thing, but you know we gotta take our shot. Damn, that's a fat ass shot. Oh man. Oh, that tequila is not good. That tequila is not good. I mean, it'd probably be best mixing for real, but we gonna get some of this too. Bro, this is like juice. And I actually like these little pint sizes, these pint glasses, half pint glasses. I think this is a pint. Half pint, well, this a little bit bigger than a half pint, but anyway, these remind, especially since it's by Johny Bootlegger, it reminded me of the bootlegging days of the flags, how they used to just keep these in, you know what I'm saying? It feel like a flag size, you know, they keep it in a suit jack pocket or whatever. So that's definitely what they remind me of. But anyway, back to the conversation. So, like I said, I don't know. I know everybody heard about Kevin Samuels' death. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the word of the week, too. We'll get to that at the end of this. But anyway, and happy Black History Month, too. Anyway, like I said, we all heard about Kevin Samuels' death, you know what I'm saying? So, how he unexpectedly died at 56, 57. See, some motherfuckers didn't even know his age, and that's how fucked up it was, because when it happened, I remember TMZ reported it fast as a motherfucker at 50, talking about he died at 57. Then another news crew came in that actually had like some credible information. TMZ to me doesn't be very credible. It will be credible when it comes to Hollywood bullshit. That's what I see in my eyes with them. But so they came, so that popped up, right? And I'm like, okay. Damn, I was just trying to put this up. So that popped up, right? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, this is crazy how he just unexpectedly died. Mind you, he was making movements and pushing the black community, and he was getting like marriages, like he was having black people come back together again. Like it was more so, yeah, of course, the shit that went viral was him dogging women on the show or whatever, but that wasn't the only thing he was doing. Outside of that, he also had plenty of videos about men's fragrances, men's lifestyle, like clothing, stuff like that. Now I was watching, that's how I first got onto Kevin Samuels. The very first video I watched was him in his Porsche in a parking lot at some store he was at. It wasn't even no store he was about to go dress, but he had on a a turtleneck, tan turtleneck on, the buttercream seats in the inside, buttercream interior in the inside of the Porsche or whatever. But he was sitting there talking to the camera about men's lifestyle, about something about a men's habit. That's how I got into him. Then when I started seeing all the other shit, it started breaking down because he was becoming more, out there, whatever. He was starting to become Kevin Samuels. So like I said, he was doing that, right? So he was giving men's lifestyle, giving men advice, how to elevate and grow. Along with that, he started bringing in the woman, how the type of relationship, what a man looking for in a relationship, what a man want, this and that. And he was just basically telling that shit, Men only want 3 things, peace, food, and sex. Pretty much, that's what he'll say majority of the time. That's what the bare minimum. That's it. That's all we want, is to be fed, is to be fucked, and to be at peace. To be with peace or be at peace. So he was pushing that agenda. Mind you, this goes against the main agenda of what they want for the black community, the black family. They don't want black people to come together. They don't want that shit to happen. You feel me? So what I'm saying, that's why he was rising, he going on different podcasts, telling his stories, stuff like that, telling different things. And he literally had whole couples that he brought together, whole couples that he put in marriage and brought together, literally go on and talk about their experience and how they met, like in their own videos sometimes too. So, and those was barely blowing up, but they blew up in the manosphere community. But they didn't blow up major across platforms. They did to a certain extent because they had cut and chopped certain pieces up and remixed words and all that shit. You know how the media does. But I just find it ironic how he died so suddenly. Apparently. This man was healthy as hell. He didn't have no major. Yeah, he already beat cancer. So it was just like nothing. He already, he explained this shit. So I say all this to say this. That was one man. That was a black man uplifting the black community about coming together, creating families, being in marriage and stuff like that. But also protect the assets and stuff like that. Just knowing how to maneuver and navigate to the specific woman you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm over here shaking the camera and shit. But anyway, so bam, you had that perspective, bringing the black family together. He passes away. Every black woman, well, most black women are celebrating this shit. Most people are celebrating this shit for whatever the fuck reason when we supposed to be coming together. But anyway, that just show you how fucked up some of these people are right now, and they didn't understand this shit. But now you starting to see single mothers are starting to understand, like, damn, I passed on all these good men. They starting to have their own shit on TikTok. They blowing up on TikTok about how good they thought they had it, and then they fucked that shit up. Like, see? Anyway, so now move on to Passport Bros. I just seen a video about O'Shea Duke Jackson about how Passport Bros passed away. He got shot and killed, and he got gunned down in Chile or whatever. And I say this, mind you, this was a different perspective. He was saying, fuck trying to fuck with the American woman. Go out the fucking country to where they gonna actually love and respect you. You know what I'm saying? Where they gonna respect you from the jump. I just was watching a video from an Afro Brazilian lady. She was thinking all the right places and stuff like that. She was beautiful. She ain't had no makeup on. Her hair was nice. She had everything done. Like, she was, she was well maintained, but she didn't have no fake shit on her. Everything was 100% real out. And that shit showed a different perspective. That's what it was another guy that was like, see, come on down here to Brazil. They love y'all out here, this and that. It's another nigga trying to get, men more outside to expand their options. That's why the Passport was so thing. Then you started seeing women shitting on Passport Bros because he was blowing up real well. Other niggas was joining in, and he was constantly going in and out the country, this and that. He was going and meeting different women, shaking hands with different men, elevating himself, right? Something that they don't like seeing doing. They don't like, this is what I realized, the media doesn't like seeing a black man elevate unless it's in fucking sports or any entertainment sector, whether that be sports, arts, music, any of that shit. That's the only time they appreciate a black man is in that sector, is when it's in the entertainment sector. They don't appreciate a black man outside of it. So to see a black man that was a lawyer going outside, going to find the different women and going to experience, like he's creating experiences outside of his travels. He filling his passport book up. That's a whole nother way. Like some black dude, some black men might not be able to have a woman here and stuff like that, so they might be able to go expand their options elsewhere and go find something else. They might not even have to be just specifically a black woman. Even if you was going for a white American woman, 9 times out of 10 they on the same feminist bullshit that our women is on. So they was going out finding Brazilians, they going out finding Netherlands, Switzerland, Russians. You see Russian, you don't never see a fat Russian or a Russian woman. You don't never see a fat Russian woman. So they basically expanding and opening the pools up. So for him to get gunned down at 31, and mind you, this is 31. He 31 years old getting gunned down in Chile. You don't think that was no motive by any person in specific systems? I'm not naming names. This is just my theory. You know what I'm saying? This is my theory behind Kevin Samuels' death, unexpected death, and Passport Bros' death. This is just my theory. You know what I'm saying? There is an agenda to keep the black man in a certain box. They either want you dead or in jail. That's the only two things. And it's like you constantly, when you see black men doing good, mediocre tutorials and reviews, he explained his whole story. He went from a good paying, high paying job. He showed you his Webull account of, once I watched the video where he showed his Webull account, and now he's moving on to doing YouTube full time. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to go back to, you know, punching a clock or whatever. That's a whole nother sector. Like, seeing black men in that light is not normal. You know what I'm saying? It's not the media standard of normal. You know what I'm saying? They're constantly trying to push one agenda. But there's a funny fact y'all need to know. There's a lot more black men in college than there are in prison. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, just even if you don't even see them on your college campuses, just know there's more black men out there getting trades and stuff like that. All right, cool. They're moving to trades. Like my brother, I be loving that he's going and getting this trade and going and want to get a new trade and shit like that. Like, that shit make me proud, because I'm like, damn, I wish I would have took that time at 18 and, like, look, instead of going straight to college, I should have took a seat. I'm like, damn, what is something I really want to do? And if I didn't have a clue at that time, I was like, man, I should have just been working hands-on at different jobs like I've been doing. Now I found what worked for me. I found what it is. So now I'm constantly, after that shitty situation over the summer, I finally found myself back. It's like, damn, that's why I looked at the Kevin Samuels, the mediocre tutorials and reviews, the MTR, the O'Shea Duke Jackson, the Passport Bros, the Alpha Romney, or Alpha Male Strategies. Like, all these different guys had they specialized in different things. So to see something and try that, and I'm like, oh, that might work for me, that might not work for me, this might work for me, that might not work for me. That's how you move on. Darius M, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? All these guys watching the manosphere helped me to become the better person I can be. Because it showed me that there's more to it than just what you see. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not taking anything away from my father. We have plenty of hands-on experiences. But YouTube is another factor that can help me expand more, a lot quicker, a lot faster on it. My dad is finally doing the podcast thing, and I'm finally, you know what I'm saying, I'm proud of him for doing that stuff. He finally getting to it. He's getting consistent, because he be hearing me down here consistent on my videos is Wednesday and Friday, you know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is to say this, that there's a lot more positive black male role models out here. It's just that the media is only showing you what they want to show you. You know what I'm saying? They shadow ban certain shit. They do some stuff, like with some of my content. I realized, like, some of my videos, if I have a fucked up enough, well, I wouldn't say fucked up enough, but like a sketchy, edgy title, I see more engagement on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go to one example. You know what I'm saying? This got 35 views, right? This a roll down wins that one down win rolling with Ace. This episode 21, right? I said the Giants, my ADHD, and just vibes. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my titles I had, the Giants, my ADHD, and just vibes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, ADHD. You know what I'm saying? Some people might click into it or whatever. Just vibes, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You're inviting a different atmosphere and stuff like that. The Giants, you know what I'm saying? You look up the Giants, you see the Giants, you like, damn, you type in the Giants, you looking at highlights, my video might pop up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They got 35 views. Let's go down to, but when we talk about cryptos and the dollar collapsing or something like that and the downfall of the black family, I got 13 views. I mean, the downfall of the U.S., not the black family. 13 views, you know what I'm saying? They are pushing a certain agenda. You got to realize that corporations are corporations for a fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Corporations are the systems that put this shit in place. You know what I'm saying? I seen a TikTok video of a white girl explaining how the school system became about, and I'm like, duh. Like, but I realize a lot of people don't go find that information. They wait until the information comes to them. You know what I'm saying? Me, on the other hand, I'm going to go find the information. My uncle, me and him have a very close relationship, and where we literally, he pushes me to go and find this information. You know what I'm saying? He be like, look, I want you to research, do this, and run it back to me. You know what I'm saying? And I go do it. I literally can tell him about cryptos and all this stuff. Look, a video, wind down. I think this was a wind down. No, this was Rolling with Ace, episode 19. Only got 8 views, right? Health, mind, and body, manifestations, and more. You know what I'm saying? Something positive. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just showing you that, like, I see it on my own algorithm. The more negative I make it towards, the more I take it towards the top of the thing, that's how it blows up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I seen Kevin Samuels like blow up. They literally cut him. They literally cut his whole live streams. They would forget the other shit, that the actual truth he's speaking to the bitches. They will only take the shit where he's dogging them or where he taking. Get on. So go look at the clips where he was actually helping some of these females. Some of these shorties were actually taking the advice. Not all shorties was going on there and arguing with him. They only posted the shit that they was arguing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Passport bros. They didn't show the positive shit where he was going out teaching how to get your passport, or teach you or telling you how to fill out, you know what I'm saying, go through the rigmarole, what certain shit you should know in certain countries. No, they was only showing this shit where, oh, he going there and trying to, you know what I'm saying, where they make it seem like it's an argument or whatever, where he trying to back his whole thing up and stuff like that. Long story short is, they don't want to have a good image of the black man. You know what I'm saying? That's just my theory. You know what I'm saying? From what I see and from what I put out personally as a content creator as well, and what I see other content creators put out as well. Like my dad's podcast is called The Regular Black Guy. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. I think it's on iTunes, I want to say. It's definitely not on YouTube, but he do like actual podcasts where you can sit down and listen to it. You don't even gotta watch no video ad or whatever. But go check that out. You know what I'm saying? That is something they don't want to hear about, the regular black guy, like black nerd comedy. That's what most niggas are, bro. Most niggas are not this whole street persona shit like that. Most of them niggas do that shit to hide behind they do that shit to fit in. They do that shit to fit in or to get bitches. That's it. A lot of niggas don't be want to do that shit all the damn time, or a lot of niggas that's not even them. You know what I'm saying? Most of these niggas be smart as hell. They just choose the opposite because that's what most everybody's choosing. So, unfortunately, that's just the type of society and stuff we live in. So it's like, that's why I've been I push nothing but positivity out here. That's why I'm like, man, fuck being a company, man. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's 26 views, you know what I'm saying? So my Off the Domes, the PSA rules of the road, but that was, you know, so that was kind of funny. But the Christmas thing about the Smifle, the tenant, like, Shimino threw a great ass concert and shit like that. They still wouldn't even let him finish. He had a whole nother skill left. He couldn't even finish it, so we had to cut the thing short. I'm saying this to say this. There are opportunities and everything in the play. You know what I'm saying? You could come across anything. I don't even see black men getting celebrated that know how to play an instrument. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I play my partners. This is why I play the people I met at school. Major Key, 773 Pluto, Mari the Kid, 773 Pluto and Mari the Kid. Them were like, I'll be still talking to them to this day. I check up on them, all this and that. The community thing is what you need. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can fight alone in one system. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to create a system for us to come together, but I'm not the only one that's feeling that system. You know what I'm saying? other people are joining this conversation. My partner, Reggie, you know what I'm saying? He was on Swim Sunday, and that was way back. That was last year. This same time last year, you know what I'm saying? I was doing episodes every Friday. They started slowing down a little bit, but realized I came from a very thing. This was a very taboo thing to start off at first. You know what I'm saying? You see how the backgrounds have changed, and they can change real fast, quick, in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? You never realize how much you work, how hard you work for life. When I did my first Welcome to the Studio, that was my first tour. And then you seen the second one. It's always gonna be hoops and challenges, regardless of you as a black man. And this is what I realized. This is how I realized that as a black man, it's gonna be one hell of a fucking ride to get up to where I really wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to put in the work, and I'm willing to do it, because that's just where I see myself and my family and my community. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know I only had one life, but at the thing is, I'm trying to lay a foundation to where anybody can join. You know what I'm saying? Where anybody will feel comfortable on the platform. Like I said, I'm not caring what kind of community you're a part in, what you associate yourself with, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you can call yourself a damn cat, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're a human being, and human beings can think, you know, for themselves, and they can, you know, come up with their own things. So if you want to come on as a cat or whatever on the show, by all means, I'm not necessarily saying that. No, yeah, I accept it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that just be able to have an intelligent conversation and make valid points on why you feel that way or why you should be that way. Man, I got all 3 copyrights in a row. This shit is ridiculous. And they just now copyrighted this video. Man, what video was this? Oh, my. It say no impact and no impact. Bam, 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 bam by Sister Nancy. My bad, I was checking some old video, but like, you seeing my guy, Big Kai, you know what I'm saying? I still talk to him to this day. You know what I'm saying? My guy just turned 21 on the 30th. Him, my sister share the same birthday. And the funny thing is how that lost file I posted the day after his birthday. You know what I'm saying? I was able to send it to him. He came back for the Valentine's Day, you know, special or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I started this channel is because when I smoked, you know what I'm saying? When I was smoking back in school, this was my way of like telling a whole story. Well, this is my way of getting out the information, like, or having these intelligent conversations, because I had people, you know what I'm saying? I had people I couldn't have these conversations with. They're like, oh, you high, whatever. I'm trying to make it acceptable. That's why the slogan, I'm gonna release a whole logo and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? The slogan is, now let me go to it, because I put it in my thing. Headed to another dimension. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have Shroom Sunday, Wine Down Wednesday, whether it be wine or liquor. You know what I'm saying? There's still a different alternate reality. Shroom, that's a whole nother reality. Weed, that's another reality. You know what I'm saying? They all give you different effects. They all make you feel different things. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to your mind to control it. Your heart, your soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's fun. It's not like, I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not saying this out, I wouldn't be surprised if I start seeing a lot of other male content creators have to start watching their backs. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact that you already seen 2 and what 2 can do. You don't know where your videos being played or where you're being showed, so it's always to be on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? So I say this to say this. That's what I'm saying. RP to Kevin Samuels, RP to Passport Bros. I forgot his name. I definitely forgot his name. I'm so sorry. But I just know he used to do that. But I say this to say that the come up can be any, like, a lot of y'all can start doing content creation. Like, a lot of y'all like doing videos or, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that there's so many positive role models out there on YouTube. Just go around, find them, and look for them. You know what I'm saying? Some are authentic, some just do it for the views. You know what I'm saying? For the money. But you can weave that shit in and out if you have a good head on your shoulders. So that's all I want to come and talk to y'all about, was that the male role models, you know what I'm saying? There's some, where they give you real options. You know what I'm saying? They giving you real options. You can go, look, you can get your passport if you done dealing, if you're not giving no American women no chance or nothing, but you still wanna do something, get your passport, you know what I'm saying? You work, take a week off, 2 weeks off, or whatever, go travel a couple countries, come get a couple numbers, date a little bit, you know what I'm saying, outside of the country. You know what I'm saying? Keep linking, do what you need to do. If you do want to deal with the American family, make sure your values and her values line together. Make sure y'all can sync. Make sure y'all incorporate it. They telling, you know what I'm saying, a lot of women, and it's just how they do it. Sex is emotional for women. Sex for men is not necessarily emotional. You know what I'm saying? Some men can be, some things you can be emotional, but some, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just really got more in, you know what I'm saying, me and my sweaty, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna fake it. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I like that, you know what I'm saying? But I say this to say that. I say this to say that everything, our biological differences is what make us us, you know what I'm saying? What might be hard for a woman is what is easy for a man. What might be hard for a man might be easy for a woman, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes the yin yang, you know what I'm saying? That's why it take two people to yin yang circle, you know what I'm saying? You see the little white dot in the black side and the black dot in the white side. It's perfect harmony, you know what I'm saying? You can't, opposites attract. That's what it's about, you know what I'm saying? You got one that work hard in outside of the house, and you got the other one that work hard in the house, you know what I'm saying? And it's pretty easy, you know? I'm not saying it was easy, it was hard, but you know what I'm saying? You realize certain stuff as you go on. So I say this to say this. Those were two perfect role models that I seen that showed me two different avenues of which way I could go with dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? That's just women on side. Just to see. Not everything worked for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But they just, you know, they show you some patterns that, you know, they let you know, and they ask you deep within yourself, would you see yourself in a partner? And fuck just the relationship shit. Like I said, Kevin Samuels and Passport Bros, especially Kevin Samuels, different colognes and stuff like that, how to mix and match clothes, how to be dressy suit, how to be fully suited up, or how to dress down a little bit with a suit jacket and a turtleneck, or how to wear dress shoes, how to shine them properly, how to keep them well conditioned. Like the best dressed cowboy. I started watching some of his videos as a content creator too. Like how he going in, starching clothes, and he's showing I just watched the video about everyday carry, you know? So it's different avenues and different sectors, you know what I'm saying? Being your authentic self. So that's what I say. I kind of tied into, I can see myself in a little bit in everybody. That's the, you know what I'm saying, that's the good thing. That's the a good thing about elite, you know what I'm saying? You can see different stuff, but anyway, that's just what my uncle be telling me. So this is just the type of stuff, the type of era like I'm trying to move towards to and start going through. I want to be able to want somebody to come from my channel that's gothic or in the rock music, country music, Christian, whatever the fuck you are, whatever you identify as, you can come and be your authentic self and go out and leave and feeling better and more authentic about yourself, you know what I'm saying? We all have differences, but that's what makes us unique. Us all trying to be the same as what's gonna put us in the fucked up shit we in now, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody can be a rapper, not everybody can be a dancer, not everybody can be a bricklayer, not everybody can be a stonemason. That's the same thing. But not everybody can be an electrician. So everybody has to pick on their strengths, and it's like, just because they work in a trade, they work hard for their money, it's a lot better because they not going to school and putting themselves in debt. You know what I'm saying? They coming out, they debt free, so that whatever they make is just purely solely onto their financial options. So all I'm saying is find y'all some role models, or find y'all somebody that y'all can align with and dibble and dabble in, and turn that, see what the habits that person does, or see what he does what you don't necessarily agree with or whatever. And like I said, continue to mold yourself. That's the best thing about all the content on this beautiful thing we call the internet, you know what I'm saying? Or really, more specifically, YouTube. I'll be posting stuff on Rumble too. I might go and be on Rumble. I might have a Rumble channel as well. But I continually to invest in yourself, you know what I'm saying? Continually to build yourself up. Find your bigger purpose, you know what I'm saying? To me, this is one of my purposes. This is still only the tip of the iceberg. I still have a lot more into it, a lot more further that's in that little notebook that y'all ain't seen, you know what I'm saying? That is what I'm pushing towards to and pushing. I'm ready to grow and stuff like that. So it's just, that's what I'm starting to get into. But I still go back to look at the videos that change, you know what I'm saying? And kind of, I learn something new every time. Like I learn something new every time from MTR, O'Shea Duke Jackson. I might not watch the videos every day or consistently, but I still, you know, watch a video here and there, look at something, listen, Darius M, all them guys, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, this has been that installment 24. You know what I'm saying? Installment 24. Remember you came on. It has to come out the fridge. You know, shit, we damn near can make burgers. Well, I might make burgers if we can stop again. Anyway, yeah. So I wanted to get into the words of the week. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick little refresher for y'all. I know one of them was lateral. Damn, that shit did. It did, dude. That was that Wakanda one. Yeah. And them short, that short did 185, like 187, like that's wild as hell. Lateral, spicy. Y'all been spicy on it, you know what I'm saying, man? Hey, getting snappy with their ass, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, that shit was hella funny, man. Cause I know some of y'all got a, you know, Valentine's Day next week. That's why I picked some of these words, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the other guests that was in, you know what I'm saying? I need to put them on here too, but I don't know if they want their name really out here. But persuasion, word persuasious. I don't know if that was a word or not, but persuasion. Did you persuade somebody to think or rethink or reevaluate something in their life? You know what I'm saying? And Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? That's the phrase. That's all month, so there's no saying that. But instead of it just being Black History Month, if Black history is a part of American history, why just have 1 month dedicated to them? You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. Like I say, this is a channel where I express my thoughts and my opinions. I'm not necessarily trying to do anything with you, but y'all let me know what y'all felt about this installment down in the comments below, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. You feel me? Ooh. That's horrible. That peach is fire. That peach is fucking fire.